Hey everyone, DemainaNyx, and we are back with more Factorio. So, finally got my electricity going. We got more, whatever they're called, my drills going. We got my iron supply going, got my copper supply going, and now we're going to start thinking about making my actual factory floor. So, okay. I'm going to quickly run over here and see where the enemies are, because if I can see what my surroundings looks like. I should do this while I'm talking. If I can see what my surroundings look like, then I'll know whether I can build in this area. Because there's a big open area over here on the map that would be really nice to build on, because it's nice and open, and then the trees would kind of keep it sheltered from, or keep the pollution out from getting out of the way. But if there's like enemies right here, that'll negate all of that stuff. So, let's go see. Okay, so unfortunately I don't really like where I am. I don't really know if I should... Because what I want to do is normally how, or at least how I want to handle it this episode, is you make like, this would be one thing, then you make a thing down here and a thing over here and a thing, and you just like take over like a massive area. Because the benefit of that is like, say you have the iron making, or the thing that digs up the iron and then converts it to the iron plates. If you have that, and like say you're not making iron, you can just extend off to the side a little bit, and now you have more iron producing capabilities. Whereas the way I have it currently, that kind of looks like an eye. But the way I have it currently, or how I've made it things in the past, all I would do is just make like a little, like I would have my entire factory in like this little area here, and if I ran out of, like, say I needed more iron, I would try to like put it on the edge, which works, but it's not ideal, and it's really inefficient and a whole bunch of things. So I don't want to do that this time. I want to be better. But it looks like I'm going to have to at least start small and maybe transfer stuff later, which I'm not happy about, but it's something at least. Or I'm stuck in the trees. Come on. I'm going to get back to camp and then get back. Because like what I could do right now is have like my iron or my smelting, whatever, converting the raw ore to metal over there, and maybe build stuff down here. I mean, granted, once I get to a certain point, I'm not going to need much space. Okay, there's a lot of enemies down there. You can see on the map the little like red dots. That's enemy movement, and see, there's a big little colony right there. So many things near me. I don't like it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to make a small little thing for now, and we will expand it as we get there. I'm not happy about it, but when the game literally starts me in like this tiny little area, there's not much I can do about it. So maybe at a certain point, once I'm strong enough, I'll go destroy some of their stuff so that I can take over. Okay, I need to make more furnaces right now. And that's my main thing, is making more furnaces and making... Yeah, I don't even have the capability to do that. So let's make that. Right now... Oops, is that the right button? Yeah. This is... They actually increased it. My gosh. This is the list of technologies we can create. So you need like circuits leads to this, which leads to all these things. So like say I want to make this, I have to make this and this, then this and this and this. So it's nice. This is actually new. They just added this apparently, because it was not there beforehand. You would like click this one and be like, oh, so I need, like it would say previously like, you need this to have it, you need this to have it. So they at least added that. Landfills can be used to fill in any water. That's actually nice. Anyway. But I need to create this, so I need 10 science packs, because that'll at least get me started on building everything else. So, and I need to create more furnaces. That's what I said I need. So I need more stone, so we will work on that. And I need to create 10 a year. Okay, so I've just created my burner drill. It's getting coal or stone for me, because I don't feel like doing this manually. So we're going to put this down, and I will explain what this is. Actually, let's just put it there. Yes, I know. Okay, so this is, as I just said, this is a laboratory. It takes in materials and does research for you. So like automation is the one that I want to do right now. Hold on a second, because I didn't create these because I stopped. So it takes in red science, green science, blue science, and purple science. And you create those. You can either do it manually like I am right now. See, it's going to go up to 7 in a second. And it increases. So you can either do it that way, or eventually you get stuff that automatically does it for you. And that's what my whole goal is going to be in the next, probably in this video. Is to click this and put all of these here. And you'll watch as this automation thing slowly goes up. And it already told me if you clicked, I have to not be on that. It already told me it takes 10, and it's going to take 10 seconds to do it. So because I only have one thing working on, it's going to take a while. But we will work on that. But right now that's going to be getting started. Oh, this thing. I looked up the ratio. It's 14 boilers to 10 steam engines. So that's why I knew it was 10 something. I just didn't know what it is. So if I can get 14 boilers in here and make 2 more steam engines, I need iron. Okay. But if I can do that, we will have the perfect ratio. It's not that vital to have right now. It's just nice to have. Just because it's one less thing, because you spend so much time trying to expand, that it's, when you have things just perfect and you don't have to fight them anymore. I think I had 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can make it 9, 10, 11 really easily. Well, let's at least just make one more, because I can get that in. And I can make another one of you. We can put you there. And the arrows indicate which direction the thing is going to put stuff. Perfect. Research has finished. That was the whole point. Filter inserter. That's new, or they changed that? Fast inserter. Do you still have the green inserters? Yeah, we do. What's a filter inserter? I don't know. We will figure this out. Okay. See, now what I was debating is I have whatever 9, now I have 9 things here, is I think I just move these up. Let's go put you over here. Get out of my way, trees. This is why you don't want to be in a tree infested area either, because it makes making stuff very hard. Okay. Yes, you don't have a pole. I know. There you go. Okay. I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Need 2 more. That requires stone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. Perfect. How did that work out? I need one more. And of course, you're going to be in the way. Hold on a second. Stop freaking out. There we go. Where did the rest of my... Seriously, did I get rid of my pipes? Okay. Get this finished. Oh, that's going to be in the way. We will fix that. Oh, good. It reaches. Never mind. Okay. And perfect. Somehow. Are you all connected? Nope. Perfect. Ah, finally got that done. Thing I started doing in the last episode, I finally got done. Okay. And we finally got that done. So now we have access to buildings. So that's going to be the first thing I work on. Okay, so not that button. How many should I make? I don't know. I have 2 already. Let's make... I don't know. That's probably good. I'll make you... I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to get this situated for a nice little... I don't know. This is going to be difficult. I could just do copper on one side and... Yeah, this will be temporary, so I'll just do that. Sorry. I am right now trying to figure out how I want to do... I need to make... Ooh, do I have... I don't have access to that. Oh, no, I do. I do. Okay. That's not going to work. I don't think I have access to that yet. I don't. Okay. Which one is it? Not you. Actually, that would work. Never mind. I'm good. I am fine. I'll put you there. What I am trying to do is I'm trying to make a system so that I can transport my materials, like transport this up here and get iron on one side and get copper on the other, and then take those and move them somewhere else so that they can be used for stuff. So this is not ideal. This is not how I really want this to go. I need to get rid of you now. I don't remember all my buttons. Nope, not that button. It's F? It's F. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is get my materials like this. And then put my other stuff like that. And then I have to get the copper over. That's going to be a little harder, but it'll be okay. I can use you here for now. And then I need to create some of you and some of you. Okay. I'll be back as soon as those get created. Okay. I think we got this. Maybe. It might be really awkward, but we will try. I need iron. And like the thing that I was trying to create. Okay, you go there. You go there. Then you need some that. So you two need to be moved up one. Okay. And let's do this one too, because I need to get more iron ASAP. One more. Seriously, one more? There you go. Okay, perfect. So this is what I was talking about with having the materials and everything, is you create like an assembly line type situation, and then you have all of your materials coming out, and then like I could create something that would reach in here and put them on something and have that. So I will probably do that soon, but for right now, actually, let's just keep that right there. I was doing this. I'm trying to get the copper over to this line. I'll probably have a thing here that grabs it and puts it over on that thing. So that's what we're going to try, because I don't have any. Later on you get like underground belts, which are really useful, but I don't have any at the moment, so we're making do with what we got. It's not ideal, but like I said, hopefully this is just temporary, and once we get going, I can adjust stuff. Okay. Then if I put you like that, I always do this. It's always one too far. What now? There we go. You. Then you. Perfect. And now I just need two more to finish the rest of that. But there we go. We finally started getting my system going. And we will soon start making actual stuff. And life will be awesome. I won't have to do this manually. That's the whole thing about what you want to do with this game, is you want to start getting stuff so that the game kind of does it for you. That is the whole point, is to create a factory, have the factory do all the work for you, and then all you have to do is sit down and let it do its thing. And it's really, you know, like, this is totally inefficient. You would never do this. You would, you know, make it better. But for how we're doing this part of the game, it's perfect. Not that. Why did I pick up that one? I want to do you. And then I'm going to connect this to this. Oh, you don't have any energy. That's why you don't like it. And because I can't do stuff, I need exactly one. Perfect. There we go. So ignore the crappy cabling. Ignore it. But right now we have a decent little start going for getting materials. And this is what I was talking about, how like I have this little area. So if I wanted to add more iron, I could add it like up here. Now because I'm running into the water, that's why I don't like this. Normally I would do it in like, you start your production here, and then you take the materials down here and you build everything else down here. But like I said, we're making do with what we have. So, and like I said, we'll change this once I get strong enough. I'll probably make like a spaghetti base for right now, and have my entire base be in like this little area right here, or maybe up here a little bit. And then as we progress, I'll kill off some of the enemies, and then I can move it to a more efficient place. Just because this is not going to work out well at a certain point. Okay. And so what I'm trying to... That's not going to work. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move... I want to move all my iron over here. and have it so that we can use it for stuff without me having to come over here and take it out of these things, because that's just inefficient. So we have my nice little inserters putting it on the belt, and it'll bring it over here, and that way these will always be in production. And like, see, I should get another copper going because these two are working, but this one isn't. So one thing I could do is expand and have more iron, because iron's a big source. You use it a lot in this game. What I wanted to create was okay, so how factories work is you can select like a thing you want to create. So like I have to create iron plates and iron gears to create a transport belt. Well, you can't just have it create that. It needs the material, so you can have it create like this because it only requires iron plates, but you can't have it create both. So what you do is just set up something like this where this one creates the iron gears and this one creates transport belts for you. And then you pass the materials to like a box or anything, really, it doesn't matter. You could have it pass it to anything else. Yep, you don't have any power. There we go. And then you use your thing to get some materials from that. So this one's getting the materials and it's producing iron gears. This one needs iron gears. So once I do this, and now I get a nice little factory that's creating transport belts for me constantly. And because we use a lot of transport belts, that's always a good thing. But I don't want this many transport belts because it does groups like 50. Yeah, max health 50. I don't need like 7 million. If I had 100, that's probably good enough. So, but now I have this little system just wandering around doing its own thing while I walk away. I can do whatever I want and it will continuously do that. So that is what the point we're trying to get to in this game. We're trying to get to the point where, like, if I need transport belts, I come over here, I grab them. Now I have transport belts for doing this. I can take all the copper out of these things, put it on its belt, bring it over here, and do stuff with it. Now I just need these things. And there we go. Now I have copper on the transport belt. And I should really do this. I should really have it so that it's using both sides of the belt. Ugh. That would have to be weird. How about that? Okay. It's totally weird. Ignore it. It'll work out later. It's more just for efficiency because if, like, say I need copper, I can come here, I can pick F, it picks it all up. And whatever. And you really don't want, like, if you plan it properly, you can have it where it's like the top side of the belt is iron, the bottom side of the belt is copper. And it's really efficient if you have, if like I say, like with this where I needed iron and gears to create this. So you could do that. You could have a whole little system where half of your belt is iron, half of your belt is gears, and your system just picks them up and does what it wants. But I don't want to do that. I want to have everything be its own thing. So I'm going to try to do it that way. So I'm going to move you down here. No, I know. Stop doing that. And that's what we're going to work on. We're going to work on creating a set of factories to create this for us. So that requires copper and it requires our iron gears. So iron gears, it requires that we just take 2 copper plates or 2 iron plates. So what I need to do is branch off of this and create that type of thing. So this is going to be kind of awkward because I don't have ways to branch. I need to go to this one. It's not you. It's you. Nope, it's not you. This one. I need to do you. So I need 20. I need 20 more of you. And if I could just get some more iron. Just go stand here for a second. And there we go. That's 20. And I'll get back once these do stuff. Okay. So all of my stuff is creating stuff right now. And as soon as this fills up, we'll be able to do stuff. But I'm going to start thinking about other things I need to create. So. Okay, that's the biggest thing right now. I'm going to eventually have to start creating weapons. Because we're going to start being attacked soon. Which, blah. But it's something you gotta keep in mind while you're playing this, is that you can always be attacked at pretty much any point in the game. I was just gonna say you're probably out of fuel, because I haven't been up here in a while. But I have my nice little box of all this stone that I don't need, but it's there in case I need it. So let me dump some of my extra stone in there, because I don't need to be carrying around that much stone. There we go. That'll work. And logistics is almost done. Hurry and get done. Almost done. And then I get to explain my crazy method of creating stuff. I actually need another gap. Put you there. That's better. Okay. Now I have a ton of iron or copper. Perfect. We're almost done. Finish. There we go. Okay. So now that we have that created, I have no factories. That's not what we need. I'm going to move you all down a little bit. There's actually an ideal way to do this is you just hold and you run, and the minute it can't go any further, it'll place it there. So let's do that. Oh my gosh, stop freaking me out. Okay. So I now have access to splitters. Well, this is where I would use a splitter, and I have access to underground pipes. So what I can do is take that out. Take you, make one of you. Or make 8 of you because I was not smart. And boom. Well, not boom yet because I didn't arrange these properly, but boom. Now it's a straight pipe. It goes all the way through. No more annoying thing to do that. I can do the same thing here-ish. Now I have the splitter. And as soon as nope, that was not the one I wanted to get rid of. And it mirrors what it has and puts it on the opposite one. So there we go. That's a little bit more efficient than what we had. And these are way faster than my inserters are. So it's an easy way to handle some situation. But what we need to do now is I need a whole bunch of iron. And this is why this is really nice, because I can just stand here, get all this iron, make one of these, make that. I already have one, but that's fine. Wait for all that to finish. And then we're going to start working on creating our factory for creating red science so we don't have to do it manually. So red science required iron for iron gears and just regular copper plates. So I can easily make another splitter. You have to become an iron gears factory. And run that down there. And then I need factories that actually are taking the iron gears and making I'm going to move you up one. It's going to be not ideal, but we'll work on it. I don't don't know where the spacing is. I need more iron. So much iron. Let's start with that for right now. And I'm just doing this how I've always done it. So it may not be the most efficient thing. Oh, I gotta think about this. Yeah, I gotta think about this. Okay, so what I'm trying to think about is I have to have a line of iron and a line of copper. Or not iron, gears. So do I want to put the gears like here and then put the web and then have the red signs coming out the bottom? Which I think that's probably what I'll do. So then that can just come up here and go that way. So that means I need to have one of you coming like that. And then I need to have another one like here-ish. Nah. Yeah, that's the problem is factories take up a lot of space. And you need a gap between them to handle taking stuff out. And I'm actually making extra because you take a lot of iron to get, or a lot of materials to get these out. Actually, if I just move this up slightly, I can just take advantage of the actual copper line and not have to deal with this. So let's just do that. Okay, that takes advantage, so I'll explain the rest of this in a minute. Okay. So I can use you guys to grab from that. I need more of you. And what else I need? More transport belts. Go grab my little box, click take all, and it'll get back going doing that again. Okay. And if I can remember this, it's shift, or is it control? Not. Oh, maybe it's shift right click. There we go. You can copy one of the things and paste it to other ones, so makes it more efficient. And I'm going way over my time, but I want to get this going. So we're going to try to do it quickly. There we go. Horribly inefficient. Actually, if I move this down slightly. There we go. Put you there. Put you down one more. And then we'll have this. There we go. Okay, ignore how crappy that looks. It'll look better as soon as I, make it look better. And you are going to be creating gears for me. Because I always need a ton of them. That's another thing I'll probably have. I'll probably make a little station like this to create belts for me, because I don't want to have to, not belts, you do not get in that? You don't. The other thing is keep in mind where your electricity is, so that you don't have to put poles every 15 feet. Just take advantage of the natural poles we have. I need more. Ugh, I need so much iron. And finishing touches, hopefully. Unless I forgot something, and then I will figure that out. Boom. And let's see how this goes. Perfect. We're creating. Things are being done. Perfect. I did it, guys. Are you proud? Now I just run over here, add some stuff, add things to grab the red science and put it in the machine. And we have made automation. I just need to start a thing. Do you? I don't know. Start it. Booyah! There we go. And actually there's a reason. I don't remember. I think it tells you. Does it tell you here? Yeah, it takes 5 seconds to create a science pack, as you can see right there. So by having 5, that means I can create a science pack every second. Smart. Anyway. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there for today because I am so like loopy. I don't know what the heck is going on. But we're going to leave that there for today since we started to get stuff going and we're starting to get the automation rolling. So we are making progress. We will eventually have all of this done. It'll be amazing. I'll have an actual efficient system, not this crap that I'm dealing with right now. But, you know, we're making progress. We're doing some stuff efficiently, trying to make stuff better. I'll probably move everything down 1 peg so I can get another burner in there, furnace. So I can be a little bit more efficient with how I have stuff, but for right now, we have stuff. We are making progress. We are doing stuff. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please leave a like, comments below. It helps me out. Lets me know. Any other tips you have? I mean, I'm just trying to give you the tips I can think of, which may or may not be the best. There may be better things out there for making this game easier, making whatever. But this is what I know so far. So anyway. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.